Back, BAYOG fam in the house.
What?
Hi.
Dude, can you be my hype man?
Right?
Hey, yo,
Please.
what did he just say?
Shit.
Did you hear
BAYOG
that?
fam, motherfucker.
Hey, yo, make some noise! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's get it.
Holy shit. Yeah, so Black and Otaku gamers in the house. It's been a while. We're back with podcast number 73, I think. It's been
That's what
quite
this
some
is
time.
called.
Yeah, podcast 73.
Yeah. It might not be 73, but that's what the chat room
I'm
is
pretty
called.
sure it's 73. I checked, but I could be wrong. And it is me, Blacktron, Blaze Kenny, that dude, that black dude, Blacktron _ on Twitter. And I'm with Woheezy, Mr. Sock. I think it's Mr. Sock on Twitter. No? Is it Woheezy?
It is Mr. Sock.
At
It's
sign Mr. Sock is in the building.
Yeah.
And then Rakutsu, that's your Twitter handle, right?
Yes.
Okay.
My handle,
And
okay.
Rakutsu, Nickelodeon, as I like to call him as well, because that's short for Nick, which makes absolutely no sense. It's
I
fine.
love you anyway, Kenny.
Yeah, it's been some time. It's been since
It's been
like
a whole fucking year, brother.
no,
No, it's
like
not.
8 months or so.
Podcast
actually,
number
yeah.
72 was posted 8 months ago.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
what?
Yeah.
Look
That
at
doesn't
that.
make sense.
I threw
November.
that number out of my
It's
ass.
November.
Okay, I understand. Yeah, because
that's right, November.
the seasonal anime is different. Never mind. Because it says summer anime 2018. I was like, wait, it feels like it's been a year. So it's almost
Yeah, dude.
No.
It's been a while.
three quarters of a year. You know.
Yep.
Well, we're back together. It's been a while, and it's great. Now we also have a YouTube video we put up today as the day of us recording this. I don't know when it's actually going to go up, but we did our top 100 My Anime List tier list of most popular anime on My Anime List. That was something. That was 2 hours of content.
Jesus. Yeah, if you feel like listening to us like talk shit about anime and about each other, then
There was a huge amount of debate. That was great. I love that. Because it was just like, we're back in it. If there
The
was
cool
ever
thing-
any doubt about that, it was...
There was no like, fuck you, you're wrong. It was more like,
Fuck you,
alright,
you're wrong.
We'll give you that. And then like there was more like, all right, you're a little shit. All right, we'll fucking let you have that one. It's fine. Man, I'm swearing all over the place. I'm gonna stop that. So yeah, that's a cool video to watch if you have time, or if you just wanted to do chores around the house. You want to hear some nerds just rant about their favorite anime. There you go. Yeah, and we just kind of wanted to give you a little update of where we've been in life, what we're watching right now, any current plans we have for BAYOG and just like life. I don't know. There's a lot of life talk happening probably.
Yeah,
But-
this is the life podcast, BOG Life.
BAYOG
Yep.
life. No kidding. Cause you got 9 lives. I'm gonna shut up.
What?
Oh!
Where did that come from?
I forgot what it's like having a pun every 3 minutes and 32 seconds.
Jesus.
I'm sorry. I apologize. So, yeah. What I've been doing is working on myself. I spent a lot of time going to the gym and eating healthier, and now I'm like 100 pounds down. That's crazy. And also going to school like a motherfucker. School sucks. And yeah,
concur.
I'm like full-time student, full-time worker, and very, very part-time podcaster, almost non-existent. So trying to work on that. We're on break. Oh, I'm on break right now, and hopefully I'll still be able to find time to work on this. So that's another update we want to give you. This isn't going to be every Wednesday like we were doing it before. We want to do this every so often, like maybe once every other week or however we're feeling. So that's kind of where we're at with the podcast. We're still uploading on blackneotakugamers.com if you want to read some of our articles there. But that's kind of like where we left off. Everyone's been super busy. We've decided, fuck that shit. We ain't no bitches. So we came back, and
We gonna kill that shit.
we're gonna kill it. Yeah. What about you two? I don't want to speak for you guys. What are you guys up to?
I give you the floor, Nick.
Okay. So, I definitely just fell off the fucking face of the earth. I definitely didn't become a kung fu master and start cooking methamphetamines to pay off my student debt.
Make an
Definitely
interesting
not
story.
that. Yeah, definitely not that. Um, However, I did finish my master's, so I'm gonna be back to this shit, maybe recording and streaming and trying to get back into drawing for the project. One of the many projects we always joke about, and if you guys have been listening to us
Is
for
it
a
the
while,
visual novel?
not quite the visual novel, but something akin to it.
Damn, you can't hype
Anyway.
these people up like that.
Yeah, right. It's not quite the visual novel.
Hype
I'm
me
not at
up,
that level
damn.
yet.
I was
I'm
ready for
getting,
the
I'm getting
VN.
on a fucking webcomic. That's what I'm looking at doing. A
Oh.
friend of mine has basically bribed the shit out of me with like all I can eat pastries if I actually got back into it. So,
Yeah, but weren't you just talking about how you're like trying to, like
Not
work
eat
on?
a lot? Yeah.
Yeah. Now you got all these pastries coming your way.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's only bread.
Yeah, right. And sugar, and butter.
Sweet.
But yeah,
That's cool,
so
man.
I'm gonna try to record more. I'm gonna try to get these guys to do gaming stuff with. Maybe we're using this new thing, Zencaster, and if it works out really well, we're probably gonna put out a lot more random content, and it'll be fun. Not just the podcast stuff, but hopefully gaming and whatnot.
Yeah,
And,
it's gonna open a lot of doors. It'll be
yeah.
fun.
And that's kind of my life. That's what I'm.
Well, not just your life actually, because there's another thing that me and Nick are going to Crunchyroll Expo later this year in the summer, August, end of August, specifically
us,
Labor Day weekend. Holy shit!
Yeah, come see us over there if you're out there in San Jose. We're gonna be at booth 1296.
Please don't go to booth 1296. Hopefully it doesn't exist.
Like same shit we were joking about fucking anime.
It's a random fucking number every time.
It is no, that's the same number. 1296. I'm pretty sure.
Why do you
it's
choose
1296?
1296?
Because that's a random number, yeah. But I was saying I think I've been saying the same booth like every time I make this bit.
I'm so sick of it. Yeah, and who knows? Like there might be other stuff that come out of that, but it'll be me and Rakutsu,
I wish.
Nick. Where me and him are going to hang out with Lauren too, because we're gonna stay with her at an Airbnb and her BF, I think. So that'd be cool. That's mostly what we have going on. But Loha, what's up?
Me, I'm just kind of on the grind, on the hustle. You know what I'm saying? I'm schooling it up. I'm working. I'm trying to pay the bills and whatnot. It's adulting, man.
Yep.
Who knew it would be so hard? Ha ha ha.
It does suck.
Holy shit! Nobody gets you ready for this shit. It's then you try to, I guess, do the things you want to do, but there's so much things that you have to go through to get to what you want to get to.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot of doors and barriers you got to go through, and oof. All right. Well, you know me.
Yeah.
I kind of like dropped out of the whole blog fixation
I was like,
sooner
what?
than sooner than everybody else did, because I think I just got so caught up in everything, and I had set my priorities already. But now I'm trying to get a grip on everything, and I feel like I've been slowly learning and bettering myself. That's a word, right? Bettering.
Yeah.
You're
okay.
Solid. I think like one thing for me is like we've always joked about like little things that we could do with BAYOG, and like I still kind of have like aspirations for it to be something else, Like, I'd like to still
7
have like
seasons in a movie.
I'd like to have something that we could build together. Like this is the one idea that we've always had, because we had so many ideas. It was like, oh, let's do this thing, let's make this thing, let's do that thing as this group, but we never got anything off the ground. This is the furthest we've gotten anything.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, like, it's kind of like our baby, and we kind of want to do something, and like I feel like Nick has said that along the lines of it would be cool if we had like a Rooster Teeth of our own, and like I kind of agree. It's just we got to get there, and I mean like get there from where we are separately. Like Loha's dealing with his stuff, I'm doing my stuff, Nick's dealing with his stuff, Mark's probably dealing with some other stuff.
Oh yeah,
And
Mark's on a fucking journey, brother.
yeah, and Mindy,
Mindy is also on a struggling journey.
yeah. So you're not alone. We all got you back. You know that. And yeah, we're just gonna see where this takes us. I only have one more year of school, and then I am donezo.
Bro,
Probably just gonna, allocate a lot more time into doing this stuff or like something in this realm, because like I just want to do something for the AniTube space and Ani gamers, I guess. Like especially watching E3 stuff with you guys, which we'll talk about next podcast.
Yep.
It was just a great experience, just like hanging out, watching the Square Enix stuff together, and just like losing our minds. I kind of wish we recorded some of it because we were just like going off about some of the shit that was happening. Not to take away from what you're saying, is there anything else that's been going on?
No, not really. It feels weird because I said I kind of like fell off earlier than you guys did, but as of lately, I've kind of been like climbing my way back into this world of like anime and video games and stuff like that. So I'm just like, I was like, wow, this is what it feels like, instead of just like having all this, like, the stress of life on my mind all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It kind of feels good to be back here, to be in this space again.
It's not just you, man. I definitely agree.
You have a post coming up, right? I thought I saw you in the calendar.
Yeah, it's in the process of it. Still writing.
Cool.
I'll have more time. Tuesday. I'm fairly busy tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, the fun thing about it too is like when we had our big discussion, just to let everyone else who's weren't in the discussion, we as us five BAYOG talked like what do we want to do to make this work? Because at the end of the day, we want to have fun. This is our baby, yes, and we want to make sure it succeeds. But first, we want to make sure this is something we still enjoy doing. So I wanted to make sure we're all on the same page. We were. So it's like about what we can all fit into our daily lives. So now we kind of have the idea of what we can do. And it's cool because after we had that conversation, I started mapping out some of the posts that I want to do. And like now I just have all of these ideas flowing. It's great. So like I wrote a few of them out on our little calendar. And like I even have one in my head that I'm like, oh, I can't wait to write it. I can't fucking wait to write this article.
Bro, sometimes I wish I had like that creativeness when it came to writing things like you did. Because I know I can write. I just like can't find that I guess, to reuse the same word, creativity, to like I don't know, like reach a certain point or an opinion or whatever.
There's a spark that you need to have too. Like there's a lot of like passion. Like,
it hits you in waves.
Yeah, like
at least for me,
like,
it hits in waves where all of a sudden it's like, oh, cool, yeah, I can crank out like these 10 things. Other times it's like, I just want to sit down and do nothing.
Yeah. Like when I was in Florida, I was just like, I wake up, start writing, and I don't know, like it's just something hit me, and I was like, oh, this is great. Talk about it. And it wasn't like I just want to turn this out. It was like, oh shit, this is actually something I felt passionate about. I wanted to talk about. Like when the trailer came out for that how many kilograms can you lift anime or whatever, I was just like, oh shit, this is super hella hype, because like I read the manga, so like it's just nice to see, and then like I seen who was behind it, so I just wanted to talk about it. Same thing with the ReZero trailer, like you just, a lot of it isn't just like I just want to like make sure it's like this cool thing that I want to talk about. It's like I can't talk to some of you guys about certain things because you're not into the same stuff I'm into. So like, if something happened to Detective Conan, and I'm not gonna go on Reddit and just go into the comments. I want to like drop a straight up like 700 word like paper on it, you know.
Mm.
So it comes in waves, like Nick said. So it's like whatever you are into at the time, or like if you see one of us throwing out articles that like have like this theme that you want to follow and like make your own, you could do that too.
All right.
Like this one idea I have, I'll say it here because it's not really a big deal. Is like the 1 episode test. I wanted to like share some of my favorite shows that had the most like impactful episode 1 that didn't require a 3 episode test. So like I probably talk about like Sword Art, even though Sword Art's pretty trash. Tokyo Ghoul, a few other series, you know.
Yeah.
It's just like little things that come to you like when you're not even thinking about it. Like I thought about that shit when I was at the gym. I don't know.
I
think I had like an anime
inspiration when I'm
playlist.
driving. Yeah, when I'm like driving to work, it just comes to me.
Yeah. So that's where we're at with BAYOG and life. A lot of life talk.
Yep.
But are you guys watching anything right now?
For this season, yes. Also, in general, yes.
Bro, I'm trying to watch stuff, but
oh yeah. So Loha got words for Crunchyroll for some reason. What's going on, man?
Bro, let me tell you, Shield, the Shield Hero episode that came out this week.
Yep.
I was like, I saw a tweet from Crunchyroll, and I was like, oh, sick, need to watch that when I get home. Get home, get my dinner ready, turn on TV, and I'm like, boop, try to watch it. It's like, hey, you need to be premium to watch that. And I'm like, bitch, what? So I'm like, going on my phone, check out my account, and I was like, huh, I have premium for another week at least. I'm like, okay, why did you do that? So I go to my computer, try to play it on my computer, and it gives you a video preview. It's like, hey, this is a preview. If you want to watch the whole episode, why don't you get a free trial? And I'm like, what the fuck? So I clicked the free trial, obviously, to see if it does anything, and it's like, nah, you can't have a free trial because you already used your free trial and or you have a premium membership already. So I'm like, okay. So then I go to my membership status page, and then I click renew just to see if that would do anything. And then, you know, you pick your plan and whatnot. It's like, hey, you can't do that. You already have premium. So why can't I watch anything?
Wait, so you tested it first? This happened on your console, right?
Yep, happened on the Roku.
Yeah.
I tried it again on my Fire Stick, and then I tried it on my PC.
Yeah. So this happened to me on Roku all the time, and even if I go on like my PS4, and it's like I'll start the application up, I try to use it, and it's like you're not premium, and then I'll go to the login, and I won't even log in. I'll pretend like I'm logging in, and then it'll fix itself, and I'm always like, why does it do that? So,
what do you
but
mean
for
pretend to log in?
Yeah, like I start putting in a username and then it just works. Like it just takes a bit of time to catch that I have my login already. Yeah, I don't know what your problem is. Maybe it's a personal problem. I don't know.
A personal problem, you say?
Personal vendetta against.
Yeah. They just wanna, just fuck me over.
Is it just Shield Hero or any?
It's like anything. Premium? Any premium episodes that have just released, I try to watch it. I can't watch it.
Rip. Well, I'm more than happy to look at it with you after this.
Oh
I genuinely want you to watch anime. So yeah, I got you, bro.
Demon Slayer came out. We Never Learn came out. Shield Hero came out. I can't watch any of it, bro.
Oh yeah, this week was pretty good. Let me talk about what I'm watching. I guess I'm watching Demon Slayer. Shield Hero as well. Attack on Titan. I didn't watch last week's episode yet, but I read the manga, so it's fine.
Yep.
One Punch Man I watched today, and JoJo's crazy right now. Bungo Stray Dogs season 3 is phenomenal. If you haven't watched that,
bro, I need to get on that like ASAP.
Dude, the show's so good, and I don't know what it is, but like season 1 and 2 are like they're great on their own. The movie was like insane for me. I was like, oh, this is super cool.
Oh, okay.
And
Let me
then-
ask you: should I watch
what?
the movie before watching season 3?
Yes, you have to.
Okay.
It's actually canon.
Okay.
The movie
It's also in
like
control.
yeah.
But you have to be premium to watch it. But guess what? Your boy can't watch it.
Feels bad. And dude, like if you get this shit to work, I'll watch it with you because that movie was fucking great.
Jesus Christ.
Let's see. Oh, and Carol on Tuesday. Carol on Tuesday is great, but it's on Netflix, so fuck Netflix. So yeah, I had to watch it as a pirate because that's how Netflix do me like that. Feel me? Words, English. It sucks. Also, I wrote a post about this fucking show, and I'm not saying it's a good show, but I wrote it, and it was just like Mirutites ? Or I think it was Mirutites ... And I don't know why I expected it to be better than it is, but like when it got like the PV went up on r/anime, everyone's like, oh my god, anime of the year, blah 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 blah, and I'm like, man, it's not that good. And I watch it and I'm like, what is going on? The first episode, the girl's just like, she stepped in puddles so her tights got wet, and that's all the episode was about.
Yeah.
And it's a short, so it doesn't matter. It's like a few minutes. And then like it just continues like that. But at the same time, like the girls are kind of like cool. So I kind of want to see more of them, but it's just weird. Like I don't know how to feel. So that's what I'm watching. Just a lot of weird stuff and good stuff, I guess.
You want to talk weird stuff? Let's talk about our friend Christian, who convinced me to watch this one show called Nobunaga Teaches Young Bride. It is.
Wait, weren't you watching a show of Nobunaga?
No, that's radically different. It's
Oh, okay.
what is it? It's the Shinobi of Nobunaga. So that's about. It's a chibi historical short about a ninja that works for Oda Nobunaga, the famous Japanese warlord. This motherfucking show is about some dude who's his descendant in modern day Japan, and his 14-year-old wife from like the 1600s gets time traveled forward and is like literally, hey, put a baby in me. And it's like, oh man, I would, but you're kind of 14 and that's illegal as shit.
Kind of 14.
So that's a no-go. That's a hard pass for me.
Oh my
Not because it's wrong on like a fundamental level, but because it's wrong legally. He goes to then talk about how he would gladly put a baby in her because, yo, deadpan lolly is my thing. Literally what he says.
Oh my god.
So the worst part is, what do you think this motherfucker does? Here's a hint.
a baby in
He's
it?
a fucking teacher. So this is the kind of motherfucker who teaches
Oh
children.
my god.
14-year-old children. Y'all see where this is going.
I don't want to see it.
So
Or where it's going.
the worst thing is it's a short too, so he convinced me just watch like half an hour's worth. That's like 5 fucking episodes. So it proceeds on to not only does she come from the future, there's a concubine that comes to the future, also 14, and there's another student who's like in love with him, and another student who's totally wingmanning for that girl. And literally, there's one scene in like the second episode. This is the second episode or third episode. It's early on, where they're just like, "Hey, what are you trying to say? You're his bride. I'm in love with him. No, I'm in love with him. I know the way to beat this." They lure him into a classroom where they're both naked with him. Yeah,
Naked, you say?
yeah.
Tell me more. Just kidding. Don't. Please stop.
FBI, that house, not mine.
Boys,
But it's
we
just
got 'em.
just garbage. Like it's just such garbage,
Oh.
and I hate Christian for convincing me to watch that. I too am watching Demon Slayer. 2 other shorts. There's a lot of shorts this season, and I kind of like that. Except for Nobunaga Teacher Young Bride. That's fucking garbage. Ao-chan Can't Study. That's pretty cute. I haven't watched the latest episode of that. It's basically this girl whose father is like the premier erotic novelist. So even her name is like a sexual innuendo. So she's been teased since she was a kid. So she's convinced the only thing anyone wants. She's convinced the world is like a porno. She's like, oh, this normal guy is talking to me. All he wants to do is bang me. That's all that's on his mind. And the dude is literally just like, I kind of really love you. Like, and I respect you as a human being and as a woman. So, like, she's going and, like, she's like, oh, I'll just stop thinking about his dick if I pull it out and I see what his dick is like.
Oh my god.
And then he literally stops her. He's the anti-dense protagonist. He's like, hey, listen, you don't need to do that. Like, I'd rather we just take it slow, go hand-holding in the park and shit. He's literally like the ill virgin, and he's just such a nice, good dude. And she's just like such an ignorant slut.
Hashtag Nick show. Hashtag Nick's favorite.
It is. It's really sweet, but it's also really fucky.
But it's a very Nick show.
No. The very Nick show is, why the hell are you here, teacher? Which starts out.
Oh wait, it's the one with the
zero
four girls on the cover.
Yeah, this is the one. This is the one where it starts out with, I'm in the bathroom. This is the men's room. Why the hell is my teacher here sitting down in the toilet? And why am I inches away from her with my penis out? Well, brave viewers, this is the crazy series of events. And that's actually, it's ecchi as shit, but it's actually at its heart a wholesome story too. Even though, much like Nobunaga Teacher, Young Bride, this is about teachers trying to bang their students. It's a little more acceptable because at least the students are 18, and they're dudes, and the teachers are like 23. So it's like, that's actually like I did the math in my review, because I did reviews on both of them. I did articles, both of them, for this week. And I actually broke down like why one is more acceptable than the other, but it's also a more fucked up show than the other.
Wait, so the one with the four girls on the cover, is that one like super lewd? Because I remember
it's super
announcing that they were going to have like an uncensored version, so I'm guessing it was.
Oh yeah, no. I finally found a way to describe the shitty ecchi that I hate. It's paywall ecchi.
Wait. So, where does, what's that one called?
Hajime no Gal?
Yeah, where is
same
that
thing.
one
It's paywall ecchi. It's worse than this.
Wait,
it's a lot like this.
So you're saying that the Blu-ray is uncensored? Is that why?
Yes.
Oh wow, didn't know that.
I mean,
there's one thing that's why I'm like, oh, a great way to term this shit, paywall ecchi, because that's exactly what it is. I saw an uncensored scene from that first episode where the teacher's sitting on the toilet with her panties down, and she like looks angry as shit. And I'm like, if you censor this, it looks a lot worse. Like with the censored, it looks a lot dirtier because there's like nothing there. Yeah, right.
You said angry as shit.
Yeah. Yes.
Shut up.
Well, she just needed to pee, as did he, and that's how that episode ends with them being like, "Oh, she's so cute. Hey, teacher, I have to take a piss, so don't move." And he literally just like pees between her legs. It's such a weird.
You know, Nick,
thing.
I feel like you go out of your way to find these shows to watch.
It's such a. Like, I wanted to like it because it's like, oh, they have this backstory. When she was in high school, he was a little elementary school kid. He convinced her to be a teacher. Like, he's the reason why she's a teacher. And it's like, this is so sweet. And then they have, like, this random thing where he has to fucking eat her out because she got bit on her clit by a goddamn snake.
Oh, my God.
And that's legitimately an episode.
Nick's the type of guy that watches porn for the story.
I try. I really do because I like story.
All right.
I know, but you won't like.
So I'm gonna say this, right? Please don't look down on me for my taste. So I've been getting into other things outside of anime. Like I'm reading a lot more manga again. I'm actually into a lot more Shonen Jump series now. It's pretty cool. And but the issue now is I also got into light novel territory, right?
Oh.
So now I'm reading stuff off of a J novel, which is like this subscription thing, and you get like credits to get like light novel books. So I got my first book on this site because someone suggested it to me. It was J.K. Haru, the the sex worker from another world or something like that.
Yeah.
It's fucked. I'm like almost done with the book. And it's just like it's very.
Aren't they also high school kids too, or like the sex workers are high school kids?
I don't want to think about it. I'm just let me finish what I'm saying.
All right. Okay. Sorry.
So,
like I've heard of this.
There's a manga coming out, right? They just announced that they're serializing with the manga now too, and they have a new book. So I'm like talking to our friend Putan because he's the one that suggested it to me. Not to put you on blast, Putan, but it was you, motherfucker. And he was just like, I said to him, I was like, oh, they're putting out a manga. And he's like, manga or something else? He's probably like a dojin or something. Because like, there's no way that they could really make that into manga. Like, it's literally just like, you remember that Peephole one I got you into reading?
Yeah, Nozaki Anna.
It's like
Nozaki
that.
Anna. Yeah.
It's like that.
That
But
had a
worse,
great story
probably.
too. That
Yeah,
had a great
it did
story.
have a great story, but like, fuck.
Yeah, yeah, damn
And
right.
then
It was a lot of fuck.
the sequel was really wholesome too.
I don't think it was a sequel. I think it was
Whatever. Spinoff. Yeah. Spinoff.
Yeah, I guess.
Because like where it's across the apartment complex, right?
Yeah.
And it's like high school kids. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's definitely a lot less X-rated. It's like
Yeah. That one was
solid
more
PG-13.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
So yeah, like I don't know why we read these things, but we do.
Plot.
Yeah, sure.
Plot.
Also,
Promise.
I decided to go back to an anime that I put on hold for a really long time. I started watching A Sister Is All You Need. That's something.
I referenced that in the paywall etchy because it is very much a paywall etchy one.
No, but that one's like, it knows what it's doing with its etchiness. You know, like there's like this scene where they had to fight, like they're doing D&D, and like they're fighting this monster or something, and like they did it during their like summer beach episode kind of thing.
Yeah.
And like the way they censored it was pretty cool. I just forgot how they did it, but I was just like, oh, see, when they do it in a fun way where they add something else to it instead of like just ray beams of fucking light, like that's annoying to me. I'd rather not see that. At least be creative with your censorship.
That's why I liked what is it? Gabriel Dropout. Where they actually referenced, it's like, oh yeah, no, these beams of light are because we're angels. Like these are legitimately God beams that are censoring us right now because we're angels. Yeah. And it's like, you know what? At least you fuckers address it. Like you didn't just make it up. Like you're just like, oh yeah, no, this is an actual plot point.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I've kind of been proud of myself that I haven't been into a lot of ecchi stuff, but then I found myself getting back into it because like I started watching Psychono, which is it's a harem, and it gets pretty ecchi at times, but it's like not anything ridiculous. And then I bought the fucking Kill la Kill figures. You know the ones I showed you guys? I think I showed you guys.
Bro, you're hella ecchi.
Dog, it's I have a problem.
You do.
It's fine. Everything's fine. But yeah, like just a lot of shit that I'm watching right now. And it's great because like I think our last podcast we talked about how we weren't like really into anything. So like look at us all trying to get back into it, even though Oha can't because Crunchyroll's like, nah, fuck you.
Bro!
Question, because I don't think we brought it up yet. Isekai Quartet.
Wait, another question before we continue with that. Did you hear about the new Isekais coming out next season?
I know the 2-hit mother one.
Yeah, do you love your mom and her 2-hit multi-target attacks?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
I have the light novel for that.
Tom got us onto that, didn't he? Didn't he mention that to us when we were in?
Well, no, like me and him were at
at
Barnes or something, and he suggested it to me. So that's how I knew about it.
Yeah, I think it was about him that I found out about that. But yeah, it's like, oh, this guy wants to get isekai'd, and he finally does. He's like, oh, sweet, awesome, what powers do I get? It's like, you get your mother, and your mother's broken as shit. And I think like one of the taglines for the PV is like, oh yeah, have you ever had a mother? Like he's got a mom, and she's too young for it. Like in his mind, she's way too young and hot, or something like that. It's like a really awkward statement. I'm like, Don't know if I.
It's a hard for me. I don't know.
Oh God.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's weird for me because I feel like I'm like really done with isekai. Like that's kind of like where my mind was like a season ago. Like I was like, all right, I'm done, dude. Like, unless it's Konosuba or ReZero, like that's all I care about right now. And then Shield Hero came out with the first 2 episodes, and I was like, oh shit, they got me again. You know, like they always find some kind of way to pull us back in, even though like the subgenre itself is just like overused, and you know, it just feels a little like the anime space just seems saturated with it.
I feel the exact same way.
I can't remember if it was a joke or not. There was one I saw earlier about a guy getting reincarnated as a vending machine.
Yes, that's the thing.
That's a real one. Okay, I didn't know
Yep.
if that was a joke or not. Fuck. Okay.
Oh,
That's,
God.
See, we should do a game show where like we
Real
throw out
anime
random-
plot.
Yeah.
Or not.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, is this an isekai or is it a joke?
Dude,
Oh,
we should do that.
Fuck.
I'm
Yeah,
totally
that would be
down.
great. Just look into like obscure ass light novels.
Oh my god.
Hell
I
yeah.
still have like my podcast ideas about stuff. Like I just found that list now, and one of the ones is guessing JoJo's context.
Dude, JoJo's something else. I'm actually at this weird point right now with JoJo where I think I might just start reading because, like, I don't know when we're gonna get part 5. Not part 5. Part 6. And is part 6 the one with Jolene?
Jolene, yes.
Hey, yeah, I don't know when we're gonna get that. So all I know is I'm hyped because we just got our My Hero Academia season 3 trailer.
Oh,
Season 3, season
4.
4.
I was say, wait, what?
Season 4. We got our My Hero season 4 trailer. That's hype. And then
Haikyuu season
Haikyuu's
4
coming up September 22nd.
Well, I completely forgot until you showed me, and I was like, "Oh yeah, brother!"
Yeah, dude,
totally
I was
forgot.
super hyped. So, and the cool thing is, like, just rewatching the trailer gave me chills. I was just like, oh my god, dude! Like,
Yeah,
the fucking composer for Haikyuu and like My Hero, the guy is just so fucking good. Like, everything he did for Run with the Wind was like really good too. So like I'm super excited to see what he does with My Hero, even though like it depends on what new characters we have, the new themes that he's gonna add, you know, because the new villain Overhaul, which is the guy with the beak, like I'm not sure what his theme's gonna be, because like when I remember when I first heard All for One's like theme was real chilling, and he just like it really complimented his air around him when he was like first presented in My Hero. So I was just like, oh my god, that guy's gonna fuck everything up. Like, am I wrong? Like, I
No,
truly
no.
feel that way. I'm trying to remember for the life of me what the composer's name was, because like I wrote a post about it too. I don't know how I'm
Yeah.
blanking on it so hard.
Aren't you
I
just
will
watching
get it.
Senko-san?
Nani?
The
What'd you
fox?
say?
The wife mother fox?
No.
No?
is his name Yuki Hayashi?
Mm-mm.
Or am I wrong?
So the composer I was just talking about, I think
Yeah.
he is not here. What the fuck? All right, I can't look for this right now, but I really do like him a lot. I want to say a name, but I feel like I'm wrong, and I don't want to be the guy that says the wrong name, so just not gonna do it. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, I'm just gonna go the safe route and not butcher anyone's name or say that somebody did something that they did not. You feel me? So, but the thing that we want to remember is like next season we got all these crazy shows like Doctor Stone and
Yes.
Fire Force, which apparently
Not
the
Promare.
creator of Fire Force is he thinks that he got ripped off
Not
by
Promare.
Promare, the Trigger guys, and it's a fair accusation. You know, Fire Force came out like what 2015.
So here's the thing. They actually span it out where he says it's because he talked about it when he was before production, because technically Promare actually began production like 3 months before him. And his issue is he did mention it to like some people who worked on Promare. So that's why he's like, he's not saying that they stole the idea from him, but he's basically saying now he's going to like not mention his ideas to people until they hit production. Because
I'm totally like,
Trigger was able to run with it faster.
yeah, they're both be very different stories, anyways. Like Fire
Yeah.
Force, I'm definitely excited to see it. I don't really care about this whole situation. And Premiere, we're definitely gonna watch that.
Oh yeah,
I
absolutely.
am getting those tickets as soon as that pre-order date comes up. And
Fuck yeah.
also, you know, we got the one anime that I'm really excited about. How heavy are the dumbbells that you lift? That anime is gonna be so good, dude. Especially if you watch New Game. Like this is New Game, but instead with weightlifting, you know. So I'm excited, but I think the thing that I'm most excited about is fall. You know, like we have My Hero, We have Psychopath season 3. Um, I guess you could say that fall is also gonna have Haikyuu. It's not listed here, but it looks like Haikyuu is gonna be around at that time. Sword Art is coming back, even though I'm not into it, but I'm pretty sure like
Bro,
Mark's
what?
like
That'll be
super
a Mark
hype right
one.
now.
That'll be a Mark
There's
one,
a
yeah.
season 3 for Chihara Furu.
Yes.
You guys don't know what that is.
I don't know
Nope.
what that is.
Nope.
Okay. This is I don't even know what to call this. This was something that I've watched like a long time ago. I've never finished, by the way. I watched the first season. There's 2 seasons. I watched the first season and then I was like, wow, this is super good. And then I watched ProZD's YouTube videos and this was one of his recommended anime and I was like, yo, this shit's so good. And it's kind of like a kind of pseudo sports anime, but not really.
Mm-hmm.
They're in this what's it called, a karate club, which is like in Japan they have like these 100 poems or whatever.
Oh
you're supposed to
shit!
memorize
Oh, I
it.
know what you're talking about. Oh my god! Yes.
Yeah,
And it's like what is it? The dude who's like really good at it, and then
the dude
there's,
who's super fucking good, but
yeah.
he stops playing
yeah,
because he doesn't have friends, and his
childhood friend slash
no, yeah, his I think I don't want to say his dad, but like his grandpa who
his
taught him
grandfather
got
was like
sick.
the world's best or something like that, right?
Yeah, he got sick, and because he went to go play in a tournament or whatever and didn't take care of him, he died or some shit.
Yeah.
And then he was like, okay, I'm never playing again. So
Yeah, I remember that. I started watching that. That was one of the random ones that I started watching.
this was like a super like 3-episode test type of thing for me, and I was just like, what? And then I just kept watching, and I was like, that was fucking awesome.
Yeah,
So,
I remember. I forgot
I
what
need
that
to
was
catch
called.
up on that now.
ProZD got some great taste, to be honest.
For real.
Amazing
Like,
voice actor.
I
Too.
watched his videos where he was like, I think he had like a very long video. It might have been Q&A, and he referenced some of his favorites. I think he referenced like Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, and I think that's when I said, you know what, I'm finally gonna sit down and watch it. And goddamn, that was a real good one. I spent way too much time not watching it. That's exactly what the problem is. Yeah, so we're likely when we get back next time we record, we're going to be doing our E3 roundup of all of the stuff that we heard about, all the great trailers we've seen, because this has been really promising E3.
Yeah, I can't. I actually can't wait to talk about it because it was such. And like this was the first time in a while I was like, wow, this is exciting. I want to see more of this. I want to play this. Like, where can I play this? Put out a fucking demo. Fuck, people don't put out demos enough, man. People don't drop betas enough.
They don't.
Let us play. Let us tell you you're doing shit at this, but this is good.
Yeah, I agree.
Just,
yeah,
quick 2 cents.
I think for me, it's just like a lot of the time that people were talking about stuff for E3, it was just like, oh my god, Keanu Reeves and like all these things, and like I appreciate that too. I appreciate that we have like star-studded people that want to come in and be like, I want to be involved in this game, but I'm just excited to see original games and new concepts I haven't seen before, and also some older stuff being remastered in a way that like someone like me who's never touched a certain franchise will actually be able to jump in. Like when I first saw the Final Fantasy VII stuff, I'm like, dude, this is cool, because I never got to play any of those games when I was younger.
Same.
Yeah. Well, I did, but I definitely didn't play enough.
You did, but you didn't.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, we'll be able to talk about E3 next time. We definitely want to, close out the anime season, give our final thoughts on that. Maybe what the first impressions are for the next season. We have plenty of plans. Like Nick said, probably get back into streaming and stuff, depending on what we want to do. At the end of the day, it's about what we have fun doing and making sure that you guys also enjoy it. So yeah.
I expect more game show recordings.
Yeah, dude, that show was so fun.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so
yeah,
fun.
but Nick's not allowed to play.
Yeah, I have to host them. It's not fair, apparently.
You're such a monster. Like I gave you things that I didn't think you'd ever know, and you still somehow annoys me.
So
You know
one,
what it is? I feel
Yeah.
like Nick has a better memory than me and Mark do.
Uh,
I feel that happens, and then he'll be like, "No, but really, this thing, and then this," and I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And then like, if all of a sudden it's like, "Oh yeah, I guess he was right." Well, whatever.
it's fine. Everything's fine. So yeah, like we'll probably do more of that stuff. I'm just really interested to see what else we get through the upcoming anime seasons. Like 2019 is just overall like been fantastic. It's not many misses between these hits and misses, you know. It's
Bro,
like
speaking of
what?
2019,
What about it?
finish what you were saying first.
No, that's all I had.
No.
That's
So,
literally all I had.
so we're halfway through the year, guys.
Mm-hmm.
We're halfway through the year, and I just feel like it's been a eventful a year so far.
oh yeah,
Yeah, I think it's like I'm in this weird place where I can't tell if it's like one of the best of the last few years because like I still think like 2016 was a great year. There's one with like Mob Psycho and ReZero. Um, My Hero came out. Like a few great shows came out that year. I think 2015 was the one with One Punch Man. I can't remember what 2017 was. Oh, that might have been the Yuri on Ice Awards.
ooh,
Yes.
I think.
ooh,
Mm,
that sounds
It's either
about
that or
right.
yeah,
2016. I don't
yeah,
remember.
definitely because that's when they started it, and then last year was last year was the 2018 awards, and then that's when they
Oh, yeah.
it was
Dark
what the
Times.
it was what was that? What is that anime called that Mark likes? Made in Abyss. There you go.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so 2017 was Dark Times.
Yeah. And we are in great times with anime. It looks like games are starting to look like they're just-
coming together.
yeah,
it
we're
took
getting
3 years.
more interesting games versus everyone just playing Fortnite and like League and shit.
Bro,
like I feel like we're finally getting some interesting things to pull us away from these games because like I was sucked into League for like years, and
Yeah.
now I feel really disconnected from the game, and I can play other things. Like I went through Persona 3, that was a really interesting time, and I'm almost done with Persona 5, and I started playing Final Fantasy 14. So it's just like now I'm able to just enjoy different things without being sucked into like this game because of my competitive nature. You know,
Mm.
it's just cool. So,
I just want more fucking co-op games.
couch co-op games or just co-ops?
Just like co-op.
Co-ops in general. Yeah.
Yeah, co-ops in general, man. Just let me play with my friends, man. That's all I want. Like I do like seriously enjoy like all the like the single player games with all this story and stuff that's coming out, right? But it's like, yo, let me play with my friends, please. Like Minecraft Dungeons, though. I can't wait to talk about that.
Yeah. I think wasn't Division 2 on the free week this weekend?
Yes.
Was it?
I'm late.
Yeah, I do actually have that game, but I've been having issues recently. But so yeah.
First
been like,
Crunchyroll, now this.
Bro, actually Division was first, and then it was
Oof.
Crunchyroll. So this hasn't been the best weekend for me, I don't think. But yeah.
Oh man, I'm so sorry, dude.
Actually, yeah. Now that I actually think about it, it's like, yeah, it hasn't been the best weekend for me, but I'm living.
Bro, it's fine. We're here together. We're drinking. We didn't talk about that, but we're drinking.
Two out of three of us are drinking.
Yeah,
surprisingly.
which is good. That's
yeah,
good
the
for
one
him.
person who usually drinks isn't drinking. Guess what? Spoilers.
In the nick of time.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Oh god.
So yeah, that's kind of like all we have for this podcast. But yeah, we really want to give you guys an update. We're back. We're here. If you haven't checked us out on blackandYellowOtakuGamers.com, our blog, We do have a new banner which has like little anime versions of us, and it was such a bitch to set up on our site, but I'm really happy it's there now. Um, and hopefully we'll also be using that for like our YouTube uploads and stuff like that too in the future. So yeah, we're always gonna be on YouTube, SoundCloud, Google Play, iTunes podcasts. So definitely look out for us and subscribe to all those great things so you can keep in the loop with us. And yeah, you know where we are, motherfucker. So any last words for you guys?
I'm definitely not
it's-
doing finger guns right now.
They can't see it. That's all that matters.
Those are not words either.
No,
I'm excited, dude. This is, I don't know. Maybe it's the start of something different. The start of the continuation of something growing better than it ever was.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
So
yeah.
Positivity.
positivity, dude.
Peace, love, and
Um,
positivity.
I'm just really excited to, because like I think Waha mentioned it in our like little group chat. It's just like this is like the real time that we get to like really converse with each other too. So like I'm always super excited to sit here and talk to you guys. You know, you guys are some of my best friends. So like I get this moment to like catch up with y'all, and it kind of forces me to make sure I do that. You know, like yeah, I can talk to you passively on Discord here and there, but like this is our moment where it's like nothing else matters. I'm not paying attention to my phone or anything. I'm just talking to you guys.
Yep.
You know, it's just nice. I look forward to when I can come back down to Florida and we can like do this, you know, on the couch with a few beers and just like, you know, Rooster Teeth style.
Talk, yeah.
But yeah, that's all we got. And just want to say thank you for the support. You know, we haven't been around, but those that are still subscribed and following us, you know, hopefully you'll see more of us.
Yep.
All right, BAYOG out. See you guys later. Have a wonderful week. Later.
Bye.